All right, well, welcome to America Smiles and another episode of Tips and Tricks, where we try to help the average laboratory owner with some guidance, some essentially tips and tricks, obviously, on how to run their laboratory more effectively. Some of the topics we discuss, it's usually financially related, it's going to be technical related, and it's also going to be marketing related. And I'll tell you, marketing is my favorite subject. And today, the question we're going to answer is essential marketing tactics that all labs should be using. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, all labs should be using a marketing tactic, okay? Far too many laboratories find themselves in a situation, say if you're a one-man lab, you've got 5 or 6 doctors, you get yourself very comfortable, and if you just sit there and you're not marketing, you're not advertising, you're not running a business, you're essentially working for 5 or 6 different doctors. Your business is being run the way they want you to run it. So here at America Smiles, we service somewhere around 300 to 400 laboratories each and every month on a variety of different levels. I love all my customers, want to keep all my customers, but the fact of the matter is we have such an effective marketing campaign to get new customers, I get to be very, very, very selective. And if I find out that I have a customer that doesn't really fit what we're looking for, we find a way to dismiss that client. Essentially, the reason why I tell you that is you don't want to be in a situation where you're beholden to 5 or 6 clients. If you have a two-man lab, you probably have 10 to 12 clients. 3-man lab, you probably have 18 to 20. But you don't want to be beholden to any one of these customers. You want to be marketing and advertising so that you're building and creating the business that you want, and you're finding doctors that want to fit your business model. And you're not just gravitating, if I lose this guy, I'm going to lose 10% of my business. You don't want to be in that situation. So how do you do that? Number one, have an attitude that marketing is just as usual and customary as sending out invoices and statements. You would never think of sending out a case and not having it include an invoice. You would never think of the first of a month coming around and you didn't send out statements, okay? Doing marketing, some sort of marketing, develop the mindset that it's just as important as sending out invoices and statements, okay? If you start there, that's 90% of it. The what's being done is really almost irrelevant. Now, you can go out and do traditional door-to-door, knocking on doors. You can do a mailing campaign. You can do social media. You can run campaigns with your other doctors and asking them, hey, can you refer me to a friend? But essentially, there's all types of ways that you can build a business. Just look back, how did you get your first doctor? How did you get your first 5 or 6 doctors? Whatever you did, do that again. But essentially, all marketing requires a mindset that it's important. The most important reason is so you can build the business that you want to own, not just be employed by 6, 7, 8, 10 different doctors. Now, what we recommend that is most effective, we like mass mailing if done right. The worst way that you could do mass mailing is put together a 5,000-piece mailer, send it out one time, and hope you get a doctor. Okay, all marketing has to do with brand recognition. You want a doctor to see your name over and over and over again. I like to brag about a doctor I got one time. Dr. Ed Balish told me, he says, Keith, the reason I started using your laboratory is I thought I would see you less. I was in his office so much, he figured the best solution was just send me work to keep me out of his office. So essentially, he knew who I was. It took years to get him to try me, but there's nothing wrong with sending out a postcard. Now, I would recommend a small group, 100 doctors, the 100 nearest doctors to your laboratory should all know that you exist. If I was to call and survey the nearest 100 doctors to your lab, they should all know who you are. They say, yeah, we get his stuff all the time. We're always throwing it in the garbage. Let them throw it in the garbage. But the day that their laboratory delivers a case late or fails to deliver it at all, case doesn't fit, or they go on vacation, you want that doctor thinking about you first. Now, there's nothing wrong with getting on the phone once in a while and calling all 100 of those doctors. Say, look, I've been sending you postcards for years. Is there any chance I could pick up a case this week? I'd love to do one case for you. I'll do it half charge if that's what you got to do. But there's nothing wrong with just calling and say, are you doing any crown and bridge work this week? Are you doing a denture this month? Can I do a case for you? So that's it. The main thing about having an effective marketing strategy is developing the mindset that you're supposed to be doing it. And that's it.